A boy was bored in class, blowing on his pen to amuse himself. Suddenly, the history teacher asked, "Do you know what this school was used for 100 years ago?" No one answered. Out of the blue, the boy raised his hand and said, "People were once hanged here." His words terrified the entire class, and the teacher was taken aback. "Where did you hear that from?" she asked. The boy continued describing the execution ground in detail, but the teacher clearly didn't believe him. "This used to be a courthouse," she insisted, looking at him like he was a freak. Fed up, the boy covered his eyes. The teacher was stunned. How did the boy know the secret about the school? She walked towards him step by step, but he just kept his eyes covered. Finally, the teacher couldn't take it anymore. In fact, the boy wasn't lying. He knew this place was once an execution ground because he had seen the executed people with his own eyes. That's right, he was a rare medium. These dead people always came to him, not just at school but at home too. Sometimes they would suddenly appear in the kitchen, crying and showing their cut arms. Other times, they would wander in the hallways, inviting the boy to play games with them, and they seemed to have no idea they were already dead. The boy had been tormented by this life for a long time. Scared, he made a tent out of red cloth. Whenever the ghosts came to him, he would hide inside, turn on his flashlight, and illuminate the religious statues to get through the long, dark nights. The boy couldn't confide this secret to anyone and was thus seen as a freak by everyone. Faced with hostile stares, he could only fight back with anger, which only isolated him further. One day, at a classmate's party, the boy was ostracized again. Unhappy, he hid in a corner, bored, staring at the ceiling. Suddenly, a red balloon floated up. Curious, he went upstairs. All of a sudden, he heard people talking in the attic. The boy was terrified because this wasn't the first time he had heard ghosts arguing. At this point, his classmates downstairs noticed him and snuck up. They pretended to want to play a game with the boy but pushed him into the dark room when he wasn't looking. The boy screamed like crazy inside. His mom, realizing something was wrong, rushed up, but the door was locked and wouldn't open no matter what. The boy kept yelling inside, then suddenly went silent. By the time his mom got him out, he had already passed out.